correcto, Saúl y Maribel, you may begin. Looking at the pictures, what do they represent?
Well, it represents like ecological things because like compost and the recycling in here, the recycling energy, and this house that uses the water from the house to ¿cómo se dice? Sorry. The
energy?
Mm-hmm. No, well, the water. The house use the water that the bathrooms use, so they recycle it to.
It's grey water recycling.
Yes, that's. It's to the bicycle that has two seats for other two people, so there can go many people in a bicycle, and they don't have to use a car, so they. The air car that, well, I think it's good because it doesn't use any carbon combustible, and it use recycling energy, so it don't contaminate too much.
And still the separate and recycle the trash can help to beat the carbon footprint.
Well, in here is like fresh products, and what I think that we need to do is try to eat more natural products, because nowadays the products have a lot of chemicals, and that it's like bad for us. For that, I think that it's like now it's like trendy to eat organic things, but more than trendy is more healthy for the people.
Also, this house, it looks like it was made with recycling materials. So they didn't use any other material, so they saved some materials on the other.
I partly agree with that, because some materials generally made of like earth and rocks are not that strong made with concrete, but it can help the environment, but not always is useful sure for humans, really.
It looks like the Shrek house, no? Shrek.
Yes.
Looks like his house.
Which of these three images represent practices you believe should be actively promoted or implemented within the tech community?
Well, I think it would be the bicycle, the compost, well, also the air energy, and
I was talking with a friend, and he told me that it would be a good idea to have like vegetables here in Tech, because in here like there is a lot of junk food, and it would be nice to I'm hungry and go for an apple or like that. Could be a nice idea.
How do you think, if there was to be a compost project, how would it be implemented?
Compost. Okay. Like making telling the people that if they use like things that eat like a banana or something like this, instead they could take the receipts and put it in a bottle, and everyone will know that where is the bottle, and then when they have the many compost they could use it.
Which of these images do you believe represent practices that you believe should be promoted by local or government or national government?
Like the made in Mexico, like many more things that are made in the country, also in the same country.
Also, the use of solar and wind energy.
The recycling of papers, the more use of the bicycle, and still like also like the people eat more healthy food like fruits and vegetables, because also it's more good for the environment to eat this food, because it doesn't contaminate too much, and it's too good for the people.
Maybe try to sell like more of these cars, the air cars, because for example in DF it's crowded of cars, and it will be very helpful if the government try to make these cars available for the people. They are not like too expensive, so they can try to do that. Because they already have the program of bicycles, but I implement that in all the states of Mexico, like not just in the.
I don't really agree with air car. Well, can be reduced because companies like Pemex can't sell air, so they will do anything to. They make anything to make it not real.
Yeah, it's like monopolies.
Okay.
Is it possible to live in a sustainable way without doing any of these things? Does your family already do things? Does your family already do things that you think that are environmentally friendly, but they don't come in these pictures?
Well, I think there are more things that these things that appear in these pictures to do to help the environment, but many of these are indispensable to make it better. For example, this image about the recycling is one of the most important. The compost, the food that is made in the country. The use of other types of energy like solar and air energy. There are like indispensable things that really help healing the environment, helping the environment.
For example, in the gray water recycling, in my house we try to do it, but we don't have like that kind of system. But for example, before I take a shower, I put a
Bucket?
a bucket, and we use that water to wash the car. We don't have that system, but we try to try to implement in my house.
Okay, guys. That's all. Thank you very much.